Now, is it me? Or has this who attacked Jade Cargill story just not have been progressing? Like, after it happened, like the couple weeks after that, they started trying to, figure out who attacked her. Then after that, it would just seem like it didn't drop. They just haven't been investigating who took their friend out, Bianca and Naomi. Like Naomi won a tag team titles with Bianca, and after that, it was like, okay, cool. They having fatal four-way matches for the number one contender spot for the WWE Women's Champion. They being shady and funny about who gonna win the Royal Rumble and all that. So there's a lot of funny business going on. But after that, a couple weeks went by. I put a list together about who could have attacked Jade and why. Like this happened back in November, and here we are, the ending of January, and still nothing. But like I said, I came up with a list of people who I thought could have did it and why. So I'm gonna give you my list and the reasons why. Then at the end, I'm gonna tell you who I think did it. All right. First up on the list, I had Lash Legend as a potential suspect, and the reason why, because her and Jakara Jackson were already feuding with Bianca and Jade for the tag team titles, and Lash is the one who replaced Jade in the Women's United States title tournament. But Lash didn't win, and then after that, she hasn't really done anything on the main roster since. She's just been pretty much down in NXT. So for that reason, those reasons, I scratched her off my list for the reason I scratched her off the list of potential suspects. All right, the next suspect I had on my list was Charlotte Flair. No really real backstory on the reason why. It's just Jade, the new girl on the block. Charlotte's the queen. You think you about to come in here, take over, I take you out. But Charlotte returning at the Rumble, I don't see her being the culprit unless they have some little moments in the Rumble. I don't think Charlotte was the one. It made sense to me, but I don't think she was the one. Now, these next couple people you're gonna see a recurring theme. Next up, I had Bayley, and I had Bayley for the simple fact of her and Naomi are friends, and Naomi was going into War Games with Rhea, Io, Bianca, and Jade. These are people Bayley don't trust. She don't trust Io Sky. She don't trust Bianca Belair. So I'm gonna get rid of one of y'all to protect my friend so I can have her back in War Games, because I don't trust y'all having my friends back. And if you remember a couple weeks ago, then they had a 3-on-3 match with Candice LeRae, Nia Jackson, Tiffany Stratton, Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Bayley did. I'm speaking of. Remember before the match, Bayley asked Bianca, "Are we cool now?" So I look at that as what y'all got going on. So, but with Bayley going to Raw, no longer on SmackDown, I took her off my list of potential suspects. Now, next up, I have Jade Cargill's partner, Bianca Belair herself. And I know people say it couldn't have been Bianca. She had a match going on when it happened. It could have been before the match, but it just wasn't discovered until during the match. Oh, so why was she running out? Why was she running out? She got to sell it. Got to make it look believable that you don't know what happened. So you run out, make it seem like you're innocent. And then, like I said, they had some funny moments going on, trying to point the finger at everybody else. I don't think it was nobody involved in the War Games opponent match. I don't think it was none of those heels, honestly. Not Nia, Liv, Raquel, Tiffany, Candy. I don't think it was none of them. But was Bianca. For the simple fact that Her and Naomi are friends. Remember when Naomi walked out of WWE, she was the women's champion. So Bianca helping her first friend, get back a title that she never lost. Could be jealousy. It could be a little jealousy roll over Bianca, over Jade Cargill. You know, like I said, you girl on the town trying to come and steal my thunder. I get you out of here. Then I help put my friend back up on the mountain. My first friend, you know. So I had Bianca Belair, of course, on the list of suspects. I'm pretty sure a lot of us did when it first happened too. So if I'm blaming her friends for having her back, I guess it's only right that I blame her too. Obviously, for the same reason I said. Uh, she walked out as the women's champion, so she can. That helps her get back the title she never lost. You the new girl in town. You stole my friend Bianca. This could have been us, but you here now. So jealousy and whatever else could have played a role into it. And like I said, Naomi, she's acting real, suspicious, blaming this person, blaming that person. Oh yeah, and all that other stuff, acting real suspicious. So I got Naomi on my list of suspects. And the last person on my list of suspects is Jade Cargill herself.
I stole my car, Jody.
Like, she could have been on some, I want to test your loyalty. See where your loyalty lies. Will you replace me as a tag team partner, or will you relinquish them until I get back? Then we can do this again. Will you try to see who took me out? Would you have my back? But you didn't. Maybe it's a loyalty test, or maybe Bianca, Jade just wanted to screw over Bianca. He'll turn on her. Oh, I didn't really need you. That's why I left you. I don't know. Anything could be possible in the world of WWE, but I have Jade Cargill on my list of taking herself out. So if I had to pick out of my list of suspects, the one who I have at the top of the list, who I feel had the most to gain from the situation, or who would be had the most reason to, I'd say Naomi. I got Naomi. Yeah, she's acting the most suspicious. But if they don't do nothing, if Jade returns at the Royal Rumble this weekend and they have a moment there, I feel like we're going to get this stuff. It has to lead into WrestleMania. It has to. So I'm predicting that something happens at the Royal Rumble to get this story going again, get this ball rolling. But yeah, I got Naomi.